Hello everybody, back in another video. Alright, my tennis fans around the world, here we got it. Here we got it, baby. Carlos Alcaraz versus Novak Djokovic. The youngest player to reach an Olympic final match. Carlos Alcaraz, 21 years old of age, versus the oldest player to reach an Olympic final match, Novak Djokovic, 37 years old. They are going against each other on Sunday, like we expected, at least like I expected and like many others expected before this event started. I believe that these two will face each other in the final, and here we got it, baby. Here we are, baby. Carlos Alcaraz going for his first Olympic gold medal in his first Olympic games that he's playing, and Novak Djokovic also going for his first Olympic gold medal in his fifth Olympic games that he's played. And of course we know that this will be Novak Djokovic's last Olympic game that he's playing. He will not play the Olympic games 4 years from now when he's 41 years old. Carlos Alcaraz, of course, if he stays healthy, he will play many Olympic games in his career in the future. So it is now or never for Djokovic. It is now or never for Novak Djokovic to complete his already electric, magical, unbelievable, impeccable, out of this world career that he has had. And to become the only fifth player in tennis history, male or female, to win the Golden Slam. The only 4 other players who has done it, male or female. 2 players has done it on the male side and 2 players has done it on the female side. And those 4 players are Andre Agassi, Rafael Nadal, Steffi Graf, and Serena Williams. There you have it. Those 4 players have won the Golden Slam. The Golden Slam means winning all the majors, all 4 majors, and the Olympic gold. So it has not many players who has done this unbelievable feat. I believe that Carlos Alcaraz will win the Golden Slam when he retires, and I think that he has some huge chances to win the Golden Slam as the youngest ever to do that. He needs to win them on Sunday, and then also he needs to win the Australian Open next year. And he can do all this already as 21 years old of age, and we have some people around the world are saying that Carlos Alcaraz is getting overhyped, Carlos Alcaraz is just a fluke winner, Carlos Alcaraz is just a lucky winner. Man, I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. You know, I don't like bullshit. I don't like bullshit. I hate bullshit. If you guys think that Carlos Alcaraz is just a fluke winner, is a lucky winner, and just has had some luck in his career, then you don't know shit about tennis. You are then all lying towards yourself. What does the dude need to do? What does he need to do more to prove to you that he's just an unbelievable tennis player? The best 21 years old player that I've ever seen in my life. And trust me, I have watched tennis since I was 8 years old, which is now over 30 years. So it is a lot of stake on the line here. Alright, because I'm getting too super excited here. The head-to-head is 3-3 between these two dudes. 3-all, even Steven. Last time they faced each other was 3 weeks ago at the Wimbledon final, where Carlos Alcaraz more or less gave Novak Djokovic a beatdown, 6-2, 6-2, 7-6. The only close set was the third. The first 2 sets, Djokovic was getting. Carlos was giving him a hammer. He was giving him a really a big of a hammer. He was taking down Novak Djokovic to Chinatown in the first 2 sets in that Wimbledon final. He was getting outplayed the first 2 sets. Novak Djokovic didn't have any kind of answers in those first 2 sets in that Wimbledon final 3 weeks ago. I don't think Novak Djokovic has forgotten that match. And he even mentioned that match after he defeated Musetti yesterday, when he said, I played him at the Wimbledon final a couple of weeks ago and he beat me comfortably. So Djokovic is coming into this match with not huge of confidence, because I can tell when people talk, he's already satisfied. He said at the second match, I'm very, very, very relieved that I have secured a medal for my country, which I'm very, very proud. And he should be relieved. He should be proud. He has secured a medal for his country. Win or lose, he will win a medal. And he will win his best medal in his career. He has only one medal before Novak Djokovic, which was from 2008, a bronze medal. So now he will do better than that. He will win gold or silver. And obviously those two things are better than bronze. But we all know that he wants to win the gold. And if he wins the gold, man, that will be just impeccable. That would be outrageous. If he can win the gold in his last Olympic Games, as 37 years old. And he has not won one single title this year, 2024. He has not defeated one single top 10 player this year, 2024. And he just got a beatdown 3 weeks ago at the Wimbledon final against this player that he will face on Sunday, Carlos Alcaraz. So, if all things comes together and he somehow wins that match on Sunday, I truly believe so. Maybe I'm wrong. I truly believe that he will rank that achievement as the highest achievement in his career. Of course, Olympic gold is not bigger than Grand Slams. It is not. But for Novak, maybe it is. Particularly for Novak, maybe it is. Because he has won all other things. He has won everything. He has won everything, my tennis fans all around the world. The only thing he has not won, it is an Olympic gold for his country. And he badly wants that Olympic gold. He badly desires to win that Olympic gold. He badly wishes to win that Olympic gold. And the challenge could not be bigger than this. Facing the best 21 years old of a tennis player in history in Carlos Alcaraz. Facing in great hot form Carlos Alcaraz on Sunday. Facing a 4 times Grand Slam champion, Carlos Alcaraz, who's already broken some really, really great records. He's the youngest world number 1, Carlos Alcaraz. He's the youngest year-end world number 1. He's the youngest player to win 3 different Grand Slams in 3 different surfaces. Grass, hard court, and clay. He's the youngest player to do so with his 21 years old of age. So nobody has won 3 different Grand Slams in 3 different surfaces as young as Carlos Alcaraz. And now also he became the youngest Olympic Games finalist in tennis for over 100 years, 120 years, something like that. So you are just hearing what I'm saying. Record after record after record, Carlos Alcaraz is breaking. And I believe, this is my personal opinion, I believe that he will become the youngest Olympic, I believe he will become the youngest, I will tell it later. So Djokovic has a Mount Everest mountain to climb. He really has. But what is in Novak's favor, maybe, is that he is going into this match as a huge underdog. I can't believe that some when they ask some questions on internet who they believe will win, Djokovic or Alcaraz, and majority of people, I don't know, I didn't watch exactly, but Djokovic had more votes. People believe it. I don't know if these people, do they watch tennis? Do they know much about tennis? Or what do they do? What do they do? Do they just push the button or what? Or I push the button as well. I push the button as well when I see that kind of questions on internet. Who do you think will win the match between Djokovic and Alcaraz? I push the button as well. But I know what to push. But majority of people they seem not to know what to push. But because Djokovic has the majority of votes. And he's not the favorite on Sunday. He was not the favorite at Wimbledon in that Wimbledon final as well. And he for sure is not the favorite on Sunday as well. He's not. For God's sake, he's 16 years older than Carlos Alcaraz. For God's sake, he's not won one single tournament this year, 2024, Novak Djokovic. For God's sake, he got a beatdown 3 weeks ago against the same opponent. And for God's sake, they are playing on clay, Novak's worst surface. And maybe Carlos' best surface. Maybe. That can be discussed. Because I feel that Carlos Alcaraz is pretty good in all surfaces. You name it, baby. Hard court, grass, clay. But for sure, Carlos Alcaraz is more comfortable on clay than what Djokovic is. Carlos has that firepower. Djokovic doesn't have the same firepower as Carlos. Not even close. Carlos can hit through opponents even on slow surfaces like clay. Djokovic cannot hit through opponents on clay like Carlos can do. That is an unbelievable achievement, I feel, with Novak, that he has won 3 French Opens. It is an unbelievable achievement because he is underpowered on clay. He is. Novak's strength is not power. Novak's strength is his movement. It is his shot tolerance. It is his consistency. It is his spot serving. It is his balance. That is what Novak's strengths are, and many other things, of course. But it is definitely not power. It is not power. It is not firepower. Novak's strength is not firepower. It is all other things I mentioned in the video and many more things. But firepower, it has never been Novak's strength. And what you need on the slowest surface in tennis that we have, which is clay, obviously, you need firepower. Especially against a player that is 16 years younger than you and who is a speed demon and who covers the court tremendously good. What do you need to do to come through him? You need to hit the ball very hard so he cannot get to those balls. And Djokovic doesn't possess that firepower. And despite all this, people believe Novak is the favorite on Sunday. He's not the favorite. He's not the favorite. Anyway, because I don't know who those people are who votes that Djokovic will win the match and that Djokovic is the favorite. I truly believe that many of them, they don't know much about tennis. What does Djokovic need to do to win the match on Sunday? Because he's the underdog. I'll talk about him first. He needs to play his best match of his career. One of his best matches of his career. He really needs to do. It will not be enough him playing his best match of the year. Because he has not had a tremendous great year this year, 2024. It will not be enough. He didn't play that bad in the Wimbledon final, to be quite honest. He really didn't play bad. Those who say that Djokovic was really bad, they don't know shit about tennis. He did 8 aces, 4 double faults. He landed 70% first serve in that Wimbledon final with Carlos Alcaraz. That was the highest percentage of serves that Djokovic landed in that Wimbledon final against Carlos Alcaraz the entire tournament. In all of the other 6 previous matches that Djokovic won in that Wimbledon tournament 3 weeks ago, he landed under 70% first serve in. Against Carlos, he landed 70% first serve in, the highest that he landed the entire tournament, but didn't matter. He was not finding the spots. Carlos Alcaraz is such a tremendous great returner, so you need also to find the spots. It is not enough only landing high percentage of first serves. So my point is that Djokovic was not weak in that match against Carlos Alcaraz. He landed 70% first serve in. He won only 66% behind his first serve. And he won only 40% behind his second serve. And he did 26 winners and 25 unforced errors. He does 1 more winner than unforced error. So he was not a disaster in that final. It was not like he defeated himself. But Carlos Alcaraz, he was a beast. Despite him landing only 59% first serve in, much less than Djokovic, he won unbelievably 84% behind his first serve. 84%. He was outmatching Novak. Won 59% in his second serve. 59% in his second serve. So you could see that Carlos Alcaraz just was a beast in that Wimbledon final. So what does Djokovic need to do? He needs to play as he did in Wimbledon final with high percentage first serve in 70. He needs to be over 70%. But the difference is he needs to find the spots. He needs to find the tee. He needs to find the angle, and then he needs to attack. That is he really needs to attack, but he needs to attack better than he did in that Wimbledon final. Because in that Wimbledon final, he attacked the net 53 times, but won only 27 of those net approaches, which is 51%. So he was not very successful at the net in that Wimbledon final. He needs to do the same thing here, but not attack all the time. Because in that match, in that Wimbledon final, the longest rally we had was 13 shots. We didn't have a longer rally than 13 shots. So he was afraid in challenging Alcaraz from a baseline. He should challenge Alcaraz from a baseline more here. Why? Test him, because Alcaraz, he plays heavy, powerful tennis. But sometimes he can do a lot of unforced errors. And Djokovic has great shot tolerance. He has great consistency from the baseline. Yeah, he's not super young. He's 16 years older than Carlos, but he cannot go in full offensive all the time, because if he'll do that, he just will do a lot of unforced errors, and it is not his game. So he can beat himself. But so he needs to serve big, high percent first serve in over 70%, and he needs to do it in great spots, and he needs to do great serve plus one game. He needs to put away the ball pretty immediately after he lands the first serve, because if he goes into long exchanges all the time, then he will get overpowered, because he doesn't have the power like Carlos has. He will get overpowered. So he needs to finish off the points pretty quickly, and he needs to do that with success. So that's what he needs to do, and also test Alcaraz from the baseline and see. Just ask the question: are you ready to play long exchanges? Just give Carlos Alcaraz different looks. It is not easy. Let's be honest here. It is not easy. This is a hopeless situation for Djokovic. Really, it really is. So he needs to just do one of his best matches of his life. Have high percentage of first serve in. Do damage behind his first serve pretty immediately from the first couple of balls. The third, fifth, and seventh shots of the rallies are gold rallies for Djokovic. He needs to do damage there immediately and just take it to Carlos. Don't make him breathe. Because when do you? No tennis player in the world likes to take when you take time away from him. If you give Carlos time, he eats you like breakfast. He really eats you like breakfast. But the problem is for Djokovic, he doesn't have the power. He doesn't have the power. He has power. It is not like he's hitting the ball like the women's, but he doesn't have the firepower that you need to come through a beast like Carlos. Because Carlos is such a speed demon, you need to hit the ball so much harder against Carlos than it is the case against other players. And another thing that for Djokovic that it will be key, he needs to be less nervous. He will be super nervous on Sunday. He was already nervous against Musetti in the semifinal. You can just imagine how nervous he will be on Sunday. But if I was Novak, he has nothing to lose here. He is not the favorite. And doesn't matter what people think on the internet. He's not the favorite. He really is not the favorite. All pressure is on Carlos. So he should play this match like he has nothing to lose. And he said that after after the Musetti match, that I have in a way nothing to lose. I will just go for it. And he should go for it. And also, he should hope that Carlos has a bad day on the office. Because I really believe that Djokovic cannot do this. For Djokovic to win this match, it is not on his hands. This is on Carlos Alcaraz's hands. Djokovic cannot defeat Carlos Alcaraz all by himself. He really cannot. So there you have. And of course, when Novak has he needs to return better than he did at the Wimbledon final. He was not returning that great in that Wimbledon final. So when Djokovic when Carlos Alcaraz, because Carlos Alcaraz doesn't usually land a lot of first serves in. He landed only 58% first serves in against Felix Saracima. So, but he does a lot of damage behind in the ground strokes from off the ground, Carlos Alcaraz. So when Djokovic gets looks on Carlos' second serves, Djokovic needs to punish Carlos Alcaraz' second serves, which he didn't do in that Wimbledon final. Because Carlos Alcaraz barely is over 63-64% in landing first serves. He barely is. He almost is never that. So he's always between 58 to 62% in landing first serves. So when Novak gets his opportunity to see some looks in Carlos' second serves, he needs to punish the Spaniard. That is Novak's strategy. Carlos' strategy, what does he need to do? Like he has done before, like always, play powerful tennis because he has such easy power. Nobody can hit through players like he can do, especially on this slower surface like clay. So he just needs to play his game. He it's a very big key for him to not to be nervous, because he also will be nervous. He's a human being. He's only 21 years old. He's playing for a gold medal for his country, and he's playing for his first ever Olympic final, like Djokovic as well. But he should also be nervous. He's a human being, for God's sake. So he also needs to have his nerve management in control and not be super nervous, because both of the players will be nervous. But I have a feeling that Djokovic will be more nervous. That is my feeling. I really have a feeling that Djokovic will be nervous. Carlos Alcaraz, he's such a confident player. After the Felix Saracima match, when they asked him, do you have any message to the Spanish people who will watch your match on Sunday? My message is to them that I will make them smile on Sunday. And I will come up with a show, and I will make them smile on Sunday. So he believes that he will win the match. And can we blame him? He has played 19 finals in his career. Before this one on Sunday. 19 finals. And he has won 15 of those finals. And lost only 4 finals. Now will play his 20th final on Sunday. So, Carlos Alcaraz is a big match player. Carlos Alcaraz is a big time player. Carlos Alcaraz, he plays his best in the finals. Not many players can defeat him in the finals. Djokovic is one of few who has done it. Djokovic is one of you he did that in last year's Cincinnati final, even though that match was brutal and very, very close. And actually, Djokovic saved 1 match point in that second set. But he can say to himself that I'm one of 4 players who has defeated Carlos Alcaraz in the final. But nevertheless, Carlos Alcaraz is as hardest and as most difficult to defeat in finals. You can see that. He has played 19 finals in the past, and he has lost only 4. So, Carlos Alcaraz, he needs to play powerful tennis. He needs to serve and do damage behind his first serve, like he has done in the past against Djokovic. He needs to return good, like he usually always does. And also, of course, he needs to play drop shots and test Novak Djokovic, because after all, Novak Djokovic has that knee injury. We don't know how if he's injured, or maybe he's not injured at all. Who knows? But he at least has had a surgery 6, 7, 8 weeks ago. So he needs to test Novak and play a lot of drop shots, which I am really confident and convinced that Carlos will do. And he needs to play powerful tennis, because this slow surface suits more Carlos than it suits Djokovic because of the power. Carlos has much more power than Djokovic. He will hit through the court much more than what Djokovic will do. And also, Carlos needs to have a great nerve management and not be too nervous, because he also will be nervous. But in the end of the day, I believe Djokovic will be more nervous than Carlos. And after all this, who do I think that will do a better match? Who do I think that will execute the game plan better? I think that Carlos will do. I just think that this mountain is too big for Djokovic to climb. I think that Carlos Alcaraz has too much power, too much consistency, too much variation in his game. And this surface is not suiting Djokovic, it's suiting more Carlos. Carlos is coming in this match with high confidence. He just will. I think that Carlos will win this match. I think that Carlos will win this match. Carlos is just a beast. Carlos is a beast. And to take down a beast, it requires that you also are a beast yourself. And Djokovic is not a beast anymore. He just is not. He's still very, very good. He's still very, very competitive. Absolutely. I'm not taking anything away from him. But he's not a beast a la Carlos Alcaraz, what Carlos Alcaraz is now. Djokovic 10 years ago or 5 years ago even would have taken Carlos Alcaraz of today. But Djokovic of today, Djokovic is not the beast that he used to be. So to take down a beast like Carlos, you need to be a beast yourself. Djokovic is not a beast anymore. I think Carlos Alcaraz will win the gold medal in straight sets. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give a thumbs up, subscribe, peace!